So you happen to be lane splitting on the freeway and traffic slows down. What do you do? In today's episode, I'm going to talk about what I do when traffic slows down, what goes through my mind, what I'm reading from the body language of cars, why, and the way I handle it. So stay tuned. Hey folks, it's Johnny here with Ride to Ride. If it's your first time here, welcome. On this channel, we focus on riding tips, specifically with lane splitting and city riding. So hit that subscribe and bell, that way you get notified whenever I upload brand new videos. In the last episode, I talked about my philosophy to riding, which is basically you have to be adaptable to the situation. You have to be like water. If you haven't watched it, I'll throw a video card up here which will take you to that video. Feel free to watch it. So in today's video, we're going to talk about what to do when traffic slows down while you're lane splitting, what to look out for, and why. Alright, let's jump into it. So before you notice that traffic is slowing down, I have a question for you. Are you looking down the road? Are you looking 5 or 10 cars down the road? Maybe 10's a little extreme, but are you looking down the road? That way you notice that traffic is slowing down. One of the benefits of looking down the road while you're riding, whether it's lane splitting or not, is that it gives you more time to react to the situation that's about to unravel in front of you. So it's good to create that habit of looking down the road. So what you want to do when traffic is slowing down is read each lane, notice which one is going faster than the other, because with a slower lane, you could anticipate that there will be a car coming from that lane going into the faster lane. Also keep in mind that the lane that is going faster at the moment may not be the fast lane 5 seconds from now. It could be the left lane, it could be the right lane. Speed, tempo, cadence of each lane is always changing. So once you notice that traffic is slowing down, you yourself should slow down as well. So one of the main reasons why you want to slow down when traffic slows down is because there's always that one driver that likes to switch lanes when things are slowing down. Who knows why they're switching lanes? It's not just about going faster, it's about moving. It's about moving ahead of traffic. Also note that the person that just switched lanes to the faster lane, you want to pay attention to the car that just switched lanes, because the car that went from the slow lane to the fast lane is now in the slow lane. There's a good chance that they're going to switch lanes again. One of the things that I do when traffic slows down is that I drop to a lower gear. The reason why I drop to a lower gear are for several reasons. The first reason is that I get more torque and more throttle response at a lower gear because I'm running at higher RPM. One thing nice about being in the lower gear is that if something were to happen, if a situation were to arise where braking and slowing down is not the answer, hitting the throttle at a lower gear will give you more power, more response, a quicker response to get yourself out of a sticky situation. One thing nice about being in the lower gear is that I now have engine braking. For those of you that don't know, engine braking is the engine slowing itself down. The way you do engine braking is basically you just let up on the gas. With you letting up on the gas, you're not feeding the engine oxygen or fuel, so it's naturally slowing itself down. Now why would you engine brake? Basically you're just too lazy to tap on the brake and you want the bike to slow itself down. Not come to an abrupt stop, but just to slow itself down. And lastly, one thing nice about being in the lower gear is that you're at higher rev, which means your exhaust is going to be a lot louder. Being heard is being seen while lane splitting. It's debatable, you could agree with it or not, it's up to you. But being in the lower gear, like I said, does make your exhaust a lot louder versus being in the higher gear and at a lower RPM. So to recap, when traffic slows down, you yourself should slow down as well. That way you have more time to react to any situation that may come about, such as people moving from the slower lane to the faster lane, which you'll know by reading which lane is moving faster than the other. Also, when you slow down, you want to go to a lower gear. That way you have more throttle response. You can do some engine braking if needed, and your exhaust will be louder because you'll be riding at a higher RPM. Alright, so that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, hit that thumbs up. If not, hit that thumbs down. So leave a comment below on your thoughts on this video, whether you liked it or not, why, or you want to share your thoughts on what you do when traffic slows down. And if you haven't, hit that subscribe and bell, that way you get notified whenever I upload brand new videos. And lastly, don't forget all the gear all the time, if that's your style. If not, enjoy being a squid. Nothing wrong with that. This channel is called Ride to Ride because you ride the way you want to ride. Just be smart and be safe out there. Alright guys, until next time, I'll catch you guys later.